Coach Hurley's joining us. Straight into questions. Let's go.
Well, I mean, I'll just say, my players didn't even want me to talk to them after the game. You know, what do you want me to say at this point? Is some of the comments that I got, from my own players. I think they're fairly frustrated that we've, haven't been able to close these games out, and we're kind of finding new ways, maybe each game, to not be able to, to get a win. So it's, I think we're all at premium frustration level at this point.
Questions?
What happened with Adam?
Yeah, Adam disagreed with the call, and he said things he's not allowed to say, and I heard him say it, and so he's going to have to own that now.
Do you get worried that now you've had several incidences of players being ejected? Referees are going to look at you more, and opponents know they can kind of refuse a little bit more, and it can make things worse.
Yeah, I think going in, our margin for error is not great right now, especially with JQ out. So we can't afford to have any of those guys that are playing not be available for any portion of the game. So those type of things, whether it's Adam or other guys that have had some stuff go on with technical fouls or ejections, it's going to impact winning for us.
Given that what you're saying there, how do you feel when that happens?
I'm very torn because there's not another guy that I would love to coach than Adam Miller. Adam Miller gives his heart and soul at both ends of the floor, and so I'm very reluctant to want to say anything negative about him, because I just think he's been a terrific guy for me to coach. So, but yeah, I mean, we have to find a way to use a little better judgment and resist the temptation of losing our cool.
How much have you talked about that with the guys over the last month or so since stringing these things?
Yeah, since the end of the Arizona game, we've talked a lot about that, and just the importance of the sportsmanship piece, the controlling your emotions piece, but if we were just getting smacked by 30 every night and just we were a disaster of a team, then they probably wouldn't care enough to be issued some of these violations and some of the conduct stuff. But I believe the group truly cares, and they want to win, and been in a lot of hard games that we haven't been able to win. So I'm very conflicted again about how I feel about it.
Offensively, where was the disconnect between the Texas Tech game and this one?
I don't know. I mean, it's a different opponent. It's a different game. I mean, that game on Wednesday was an electric environment. We knew we were playing a top 15 team in the country. The guys were juiced to play. It was, it felt like an NCAA tournament game. They played to the level of the competition, and we were able to play maybe arguably one of the best games we played all season on the road. But we did not have that same look, that same juice or pop to how we played. It was hard for us to get really engaged in the game. And they're a difficult opponent because they are just going to really grind you up. They're going to drag you through possessions. They're going to, it's going to be a bit of a rock fight. It wasn't the type of fluid up and down game. But yeah, I mean, we just, if you can just, I mean, we got to play without fouling. I think you're seeing, possibly the impact too of not having JQ is available. Teams feel like they could just attack the paint on us, and I mean, Tuesday is going to be no different. I can promise you that, the way Houston plays. But yeah, we have to do a better job of rebounding and playing without fouling. I mean, they shot 32 free throws, we shot 14, and there's really the difference in the game. Really, the made free throws, because we weren't able to play those guys without fouling them.
Is JQ close? I'm sorry.
JQ. I mean, he's doing some stuff, and he's as good as anybody that I've had in terms of his being diligent about the treatment stuff and doing all kinds of things, doing whatever he can to get back. So he'll be doing more and more, starting this week, and then we'll just see how he progresses, and then we'll huddle up with him and see how he feels, and we'll make decisions on when he would make it back.
What's the game plan between now and that Houston game on Tuesday in terms of kind of digesting this and preparing for obviously the Big 12?
It's just, I told the guys, like, what are you going to do between now and Tuesday? Are you going to put your head down and feel sorry for yourself? All these close games, and, difficult ways that we lose. Reynolds is a really good player, man. He's a really good player. He made a big shot. I mean, that thing hit the heel and dropped in. I mean, we're getting some unfriendly bounces. We're shooting ourselves in the foot with some things too, like not capitalizing on free throws late in the game and some other things that I'm sure you all might think I'm referring to, with some of our late game decisions. And again, I can't wait to look at the out of bounds play to see if that was clearly a violation. But those things really hurt when you don't give yourselves a chance to at least get a shot at the basket down 3 with 15 seconds left.
Alston has played almost every single minute of the last couple of games, 46, I'm going to say. What about his just like drive and just how is he able to just sustain playing such long periods?
Yeah, I mean, he asked to come out at one point. I told him no, so that was, I think, in the first half at some point. But he's just built that way. His the shape, his physical conditioning, and just his efficiency with how he moves and plays, and he doesn't seem to need to come out, and we really can't afford to take him out at this point, really.
A couple more, and then we'll get BJ in here.
Saw you guys bring in Phil Beckner the other day. What do you think the team took from him?
Now, Phil's great. He's a great speaker. He's immediate, instant credibility with our players, the guys that he works with, and so he had a very powerful message, and it was I got some things out of actually his talk, and he's a true basketball guy, and some great stories about the guys he trains and what they do and how they approach taking care of their body, getting themselves ready to play, the film study, all the things that they do to become the great players that they are. So he gave behind the scenes stuff, and I think it's good for our players to hear things like that.
One more.
What is this team missing down the stretch of games?
I mean, we're missing free throws. We're missing, acquaintance out there, being able to help us get a stop and a rebound in a key moment. I think the one, pleasant surprise of, I hate to see anybody get hurt, especially the way JQ got hurt in that game, but what Sean Phillips has been able to do the last couple of games with JQ being out, I think he's taken a big step, and he's really turning a corner. So I'm happy. Maybe we get JQ back and we get this thing right for the Big 12 tournament. We could try and make a run.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Questions for BJ?
BJ, what was going through your head when the clock struck 0 and you guys realized that another close one kind of slipped away?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's real tough, actually. Kind of hurts, we play so hard to try to fight back. And, the basketball guys just didn't reward us again tonight, and we just got to keep pushing through and just keep trying to fight.
Does it feel like you guys can't catch the break, really?
I mean, with injuries, yeah, I feel like we can't catch a break. If somebody hurt every other week or something going on. I feel like if we had JQ these past 2 games, we win these 2 games for sure with his presence and rebounding. But, like Coach says, it's next man up. We just got to have that mentality and just come out here and just be ready to play hard to the clock hit 0.
He said he thought you guys didn't have as much juice in this game as the last game. Is it tough when just things aren't going your way, despite playing well against Texas Tech, to kind of summon that same level of energy collectively?
That's been our problem this year, I'd say, coming off sluggish in the beginning, the first 4 minutes of each half, I feel like, Then we got to play get back the last 8 minutes. That's not good basketball for us, We play good basketball by getting stops, getting defense, rebounding the ball, and kicking the ball ahead and playing real fast. So once we're not doing that, we know something is up when we start playing sluggish and people getting lazy and just watching the ball. But, you know, like I always say, it's not nothing that we can't fix.
Seemed like you guys really got back into it after the Adam ejection. You guys kind of made a run then. What was the conversation like in the huddle around that?
Yeah, like I said, next man up, you know. We've been having problems with us not keeping our emotions straight, especially me. But right there, we just got to figure out another way how to win the game. And like I said, we came short to that again.
Do you think officials, now that you've had guys ejected in multiple games, officials are going to look at you guys a little bit more closely?
Yeah, they said that after my throwout against Arizona, coach said that they were going to be nitpicking on us and watching us the whole year, the rest of this year. So that's on us not listening to coach and, you know, and not taking it serious. The refs aren't playing with us, and, you know, we just got to figure that out and just be quiet and show our emotions to our teammate, not the other team.
Is it purely just frustration with how things have been going that you've been for those things happening?
I would say that. We don't like losing. I'm pretty sure nobody likes losing. So I can say, yeah, that frustration from losing and not, how can I say, not achieving what we had in the beginning of the year and where our goals were set. So, yeah.
How demoralizing can it be to keep losing the games in this first fashion?
I mean, like Coach said, once we come down there to 2-3 possessions all the time, start getting tired a little bit. But like I always say, like I keep saying, we got to find a way to push through and try to execute and get the win. That's all that matters at the end of the day, because we got like 6 games left, so it's now or never.
What's the confidence at this team right now?
Oh, my confidence is still exactly where it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure everybody is too. I'm motivating everybody in there to say we still got a tournament, we still got 6 games. A lot can change, especially in the Big 12 with this tough conference. So take it day by day, just pray about it, be strong, be your brother's keeper, and just move on to the next game and try to win.
Can you draw confidence that, I mean, obviously the Texas Tech game sucked to lose like that, and you played probably your best game of the year, but can you guys draw any sort of moral victory out of that and say, look, we played our best, we can play with you?
Yeah, we've been saying that since Gonzaga, you know. So once we keep hearing it, it does get tiring. So it's just about us. It's never the coach Hurley or nobody. They always have the great game plan. We just got to go out there and execute it. That's what it all comes down to.
BJ, your thoughts on the
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
When your shots down the stretch seem to be like a spark for this team more often than not. Is that something you think about? Is that something
No, I just trying to win, you know, just trying to go with the flow and just try to do anything to help this team win and help coach get a win and get some stress off his back.
What's your message to ASU fans right now?
We're still here. Y'all don't give up on us yet. We still got 6 games and we got a tournament. You guys are going to get a different change of basketball starting Tuesday, and I can promise y'all that.
Very good. Thanks, BJ. Appreciate it.
Yeah.